Welcome back to Storm Alert USA. Today is Friday, May 1st, 2026, and we are tracking a dangerous atmospheric divide across the United States. As we move into the first day of May, the country is split between a catastrophic wildfire crisis in the southeast and a severe convective outbreak across the southern plains. In today's extensive briefing, we will analyze the extreme drought conditions in Florida, the high-risk storm corridors in Texas and Louisiana, and the impact of these systems on travel and safety. Millions of residents are currently under active weather warnings. For the next 15 minutes, we will be providing the precise coordinates and data you need to stay safe during this high-priority weather event. We begin with the ongoing emergency in Florida. The state is currently facing its most severe dry spell of the decade. The drought crisis, according to the latest drought monitor, over 80% of the Florida peninsula is classified under severe to extreme drought conditions. The lack of precipitation has turned the local vegetation into fuel for potential disasters. Property and environmental damage. The railroad complex wildfire in Putnam County remains a significant threat. Thousands of acres of forest have already been consumed, and the smoke plumes are stretching toward major urban centers including Orlando and Tampa. The rail and transit impact. Visibility on the I-95 and I-75 corridors is fluctuating rapidly due to super fog conditions, a lethal mix of smoke and morning moisture. Amtrak services along the Northeast to South Florida line remain on restricted status to ensure passenger safety. The rain question. Many are asking if relief is on the way. The current radar shows a mere 10% chance of scattered moisture for Central Florida. Unfortunately, this is not enough to suppress the active fires. In fact, dry lightning from these minimal clouds poses a secondary threat of igniting new hotspots. Shifting our focus westward to the Gulf Coast and southern plains. This is where the energy is highest today. Convective risk. A powerful low-pressure system is drawing moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, clashing with a cold front moving out of the Rockies. This has created a slight risk zone stretching from the Texas coast through southern Louisiana. Tornado and hail threat. We are officially tracking a 2% tornado probability and a significant threat of large hail. Residents in cities like Houston, Beaumont, and Lake Charles should be prepared for sudden atmospheric rotation. Flash flooding in Mississippi. Further east, the moisture levels are so high that rainfall rates could exceed 3 inches per hour. This will lead to immediate urban flash flooding in Mississippi and Alabama by late Friday evening. Turning to the rest of the nation, the weather remains far from calm. Midwest wind events. High wind advisories are active for the Great Lakes region, including Illinois and Wisconsin. Wind gusts exceeding 50 miles per hour could lead to localized power outages and downed trees today. The Southwest heatwave. While the East deals with storms, the West is heating up. Arizona and Nevada are seeing temperatures climb 10 degrees above the seasonal average. This heat is intensifying the drought across the Colorado River Basin, which could have long-term impacts on the national power grid. Future model analysis. Our long-range models indicate that this moisture band will travel toward the mid-Atlantic by Sunday, potentially bringing severe thunderstorms to the Carolinas and Virginia. To summarize the major threats for Friday, May 1st. In Florida, do not engage in any outdoor burning activities. Ensure your home air filtration systems are active to mitigate smoke inhalation. In the southern plains, have multiple ways to receive emergency alerts. Do not rely on outdoor sirens alone, especially during the overnight hours. Nationwide, stay informed. Weather patterns in 2026 are proving to be more unpredictable than ever. Thank you for trusting Storm Alert USA. We are your dedicated source for real-time weather intelligence. If you value this level of detail, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment below with your location and let us know what conditions you are observing on the ground. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and we will see you in the next urgent update.
That concludes our severe weather update for today. The situation in Florida along the Gulf Coast remains critical. Your safety is our priority as we track these dynamic systems. Please subscribe to Storm Alert USA and enable notifications. Stay informed and we will continue to provide real-time updates. Thank you for watching and please stay safe.